Hello everybody, welcome inside the CU Rec Center Ice Rink here in beautiful Boulder, Colorado. It's a cold and snowy day out there. It's been rough on the roads, but for those people who make it to the rink tonight, good on them. It's a bit of a rough one out there. Thank you all for tuning in to Scope Off Sports. I'm Kieran Warger alongside Nick Evans, who's our producer and color commentator for this evening. I'll be on play-by-play. But we are getting ready for Game 2 of this series between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Colorado Buffaloes here in Boulder. It's a crucial weekend for both teams here in the WCHL. As we've stated last night on our pregame show, the Oklahoma Sooners, they hold the number 2 spot in the conference right now. The Buffs trail just behind them at the number 3 spot. After last night, 35 points on the season for the Sooners. Now, while the Buffs still hold strong at 30, not too far behind. It is a big day here for both the Buffs and the Sooners. Nick, what should we be looking for here tonight?
Well, number one, just got to get right back to it, as my mic is pretty low. I think we swapped mics on accident. But yeah, the biggest thing is just to get right back to it and get back in the win column. Like we talked about, this is the number 2 team. And so, if you can't properly take them on now you're looking at complicated routes to regionals and stuff like that. These clinch scenarios. It's like football or any other sport. Just beating the bigger teams eliminates the stupid things that need to happen and ties and losses that need to happen. You can prevent all that by just winning tonight. And so if they get swept in this series, I think it might complicate their route to the regionals. Still plenty of hockey left to play in the season, but that it all starts today with series like these. You look at their future schedule, this is the best team that they're going to play. They'll play UNLV, but they don't have a shot at them. And if they do beat them, they're not in the race against them. UNLV's ran away with this conference. But, Oklahoma is the best team that they're going to face. So you got to beat them here and just assert yourself over them and walk away with a draw in the series.
Oh, without a doubt. And going back to last night, it was a crazy game to say the least. 2 goals scored by the Buffaloes early in the first period, just 4 minutes in. Jake Rosalenko with the assist from Quentin Kinney and Dougie Wood off the power play on Alex Kagan for tripping for the Sooners. And then shortly after that, Cam Piggott with an assist from Matty Hull and Jake Rosalenko again at 5:22 in the first period. Those were the 2 goals scored by the Buffaloes last night, and unfortunately they had so many scoring chances going into the second and thirds, but the Sooners responded. William Blake and Adam Goldstein and Alex Kagan off the power play at 11:58 into the second. Narrowed the lead down to 1 point and sent the Buffs into the locker room with just up by 1 point, and Coach Trace Javelin tried to get his team back out and get their spirits high again, but Jackson Fadrill and Owen Carlisle would seal the fate for the Sooners late in that third period. Actually, early in that third period, under 10 minutes to go. Buffs ended up pulling Liam O'Gwen late in that final period to try and tie that game up, force overtime, and keep themselves in the hunt for postseason. But as we were saying before, tonight is crucial for this Buffs team, and later in the season they're going to face the number 1 ranked WCHL UNLV Rebels. But that is one heck of a matchup, and they'd have to be doing a lot of practice to be able to beat them. They sit number 1 in conference, 45 points on the season. But yeah, like you said, Nick. Now let's get into talking about some of the standings here in. If Nick will pull up this graphic here, but there's a.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Here. I think Aiden's graphic package from last year. I don't know. Aiden always had some dumb stuff that he liked to do. I mean, I liked it, but it's like driving someone else's car. They like it their way. There we go. Hold on. Let's go back. Can you do that toss again?
All right.
Do that toss one more time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So I'm looking at the standings here going into the WCHL. Obviously, as we said, UNLV sits at number 1, 45 points on the season. Sooners and Buffs take second and third place, 35 points and 30 points respectively. The Utah Utes Another Rocky Mountain rival for the Buffaloes hold 27 points in 4th place, followed by the Arizona State Sun Devils with 22, as well as the Missouri State Bears tied with Arizona State and Colorado State at 22 points, and the GCU Antelopes with 21. University of Central Oklahoma also with 21. Arizona Wildcats 19, and the New Mexico State or the New Mexico SDSU Aztecs, sit at number 9, just 10 points behind the Wildcats. So looking at these standings here, UNLV clearly takes the cake. The Aztecs really haven't had the season that they were hoping for, but really the big story here in the league right now is the Sooners and the Buffaloes, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, the Sooners are kind of getting away from the Buffs, and even more so if they lose tonight, the Buffs that is. But you look at that cushion right now, I like that. You know, if I'm a Buffaloes fan, you have an 8-point lead over 5th place, and that, you know, dogfight right now for that middle of the pack. But you got Utah in the rearview mirror, and that's a pretty hard thing to, to foul, or I don't even know what it means, but that's pretty hard to, just adjust to that rather. I don't think Utah plays Colorado, so at that point you're just kind of not even letting it go to a head-to-head. You're just hoping the other team loses and your team wins in that kind of situation.
Without a doubt.
Otherwise, you're kind of comfortably in 3rd place, even if you can't get that second over the Sooners. You know, the Buffs were a game short of regionals last year. We talked about this, and they were 500, and right now they're above 500. So right now, I think that should be their goal. Concede second place a little bit if they get swept, but you got to stay over 500. That's the minimum that this team needs to get, and then at that point, hope you get the that bid to regionals off of the rest of the bids that go out.
So like we keep saying, it's crucial tonight for both of these teams. Sooners trying to hold their number 2 spot, Buffs battling for that position. And we also have another stat to talk about here tonight. Buffs captain Drew McConaughey, who has been instrumental this season with his leadership, is entering his 100th career game with the Colorado Buffaloes. He currently, on the season, he holds 42 goals, 53 assists for a total of 95 points and .86 points per goal. What an incredible leader for the Buffaloes this season, and what an incredible season he's had, Nick.
Yeah, he's right now has played the most games of anyone on the team. 27 games, I believe that's every single game this season. Has not missed one. I believe Marcin Kevinchus is a few games behind him. And then there's one more person right behind him. I don't remember off the top of my head. But otherwise, you know, that's the reason that he's a captain. A lot of captains in the pros, they're usually the Iron Men, you know, the ones that are playing every single night. It's kind of hard to lead someone when you're in a cast or things like that. But he stayed healthy, you know, he stayed energized. He plays every single game and he gives it his all. So just an incredible player, and if this is a departing year, that's going to be a hole that the D1 team needs to fill next year.
Oh, without a doubt. He's been, like we keep saying, he's been an incredible leader for this Buffs team, and that is some big shoes to fill for in the coming years. And before we wrap up to today's pregame show, let's just real quickly touch on the goalies. I know, folks, we did touch on them last night, but Brendan Culbertson-Bond for the Sooners, he sits number 4 in the WCHL. Like we said last night, 27 games played, 13 wins, 12 losses, and 2 shootout losses. And with a .903 save percentage on the season, one heck of a goaltender. And in 7th place in the WCHL, starting goaltender for the Buffaloes, the Prince of New Jersey himself, Liam O'Gwen.
Whoa, hold on. Liam O'Gwen lost that. He's not the king. What was it, Prince of New Jersey?
Prince of New Jersey.
Oh, that's right.
Might have to rethink that title there.
I think O'Gwen is the prince, and then Jared is the king, or something like that. I don't remember. I wasn't there.
Might have
Go
to
watch
rethink
that if you
title.
haven't, though.
Tough loss last night, but regardless, we still see him as the Prince of New Jersey. 14 games played for the Buffaloes, obviously. 8 wins, 4 losses, 1 overtime loss on the season, a .909 save percentage, so just a little bit of a higher save percentage on Culbertson-Bond for the Sooners. He's been absolutely instrumental this season. We've seen some incredible saves. Even last night, he kept his Buffaloes in it, and his defense was able to help him. But but not before letting 3 goals go past him.
Yeah, I like the way you put that. I really think yesterday was a goalie duel. It was just which one got the upper hand. But otherwise, you had a defense on both sides, which was allowing a lot of shots. They weren't complicated shots or one-timers, but a lot of breakaways and stuff like that. Where last night really felt it wasn't like the defenseman breaking down, but it was whichever goalie could out-goalie the other. And so I think you're gonna have a rematch of that tonight, where it'll be the goalie play that really dictates the flow of that game, especially in the first period, like we saw the shots come in yesterday, with the Buffs going up and then conceding it.
This is going to be absolute cinema here this evening here in the Sea-Doo Rec Center. Folks, thank you so much for tuning into our pregame show. We are just under 15 minutes away from the introduction of the starting lineups and the start of the first period. Alongside Nick Evans, I'm Kieran Warger. Stick around. You are watching Sco Buff Sports. Welcome back to the CU Rec Center Ice Rink. We are getting ready for period number 1 here between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Colorado Buffaloes. As the Buffs have just taken to the ice. There's Leo McGuinn warming up.
Oh, I lost him too. There he is, on the bench, left.
You can see McConaughey over there, captain, celebrating his 100th game as we get the PA ready.
And here we go with the starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the CU Rec Center for the ACHA matchup between the University of Oklahoma and your Colorado Buffaloes. Now, the starting lineup for the OU Sooners. At right wing, number 39, Jackson Fodro. At left wing, number 37, Ben Mondu. At center, number 72, Owen Carlisle. At right defense, number 7, Josh McDonald. At left defense, number 27, Logan Moss. And in net for the Sooners, number 33, Brendan Forden. And now, your starting lineup for the Colorado Buffaloes. At right wing, from New Jersey, number 14, Logan Bird. At left wing, from New Jersey, number 13, Jacob Rosalanco. At center from Colorado, number 25, Kim Mears. At right defense from Colorado, number 11, Peyton Eastland. At left defense from Colorado, number 5, Jesse Eastland. And in net for your Buffaloes from New Jersey, number 29, Leo O'Gwen. At this time, please rise and remove your caps for our national anthem, sung by Zoe Peacock. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and the rising stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flag, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, net of black was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave, and the land of the free and the
What a special rendition that was of the Star-Spangled Banner. As we are getting ready for period number 1 of game 2 of this series between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Oklahoma Sooners. Final huddle for the Buffs taking place now as Cam Pickett's line takes to the ice.
Yeah, I was about to say, partner, it's a really powerful starting lineup. Let's take a look at them right now. You can see starting in net, we got Forden up against O'Gwen. You can see how Forden does. Well, I'll talk about him a little bit later, but as we said, it was a little bit of a goalie battle last night. Gonna see if it's the same here, as you got Rosalenko, Piggott, and Bergy. One of the best front lines that we've seen from this unit all year. And then it's yet to be seen how this Oklahoma team does as we await puck drop.
Here we go with the opening face-off. Sooners take it. Blue line. Puck is loose on the boards. Here's Motts. Pass out to Carlisle. Here's for drill off the pad of O'Gwen. Icing's waved, offsides waved off. The drill tried to pick it up, can't get a stick on it. Pass intended for Cam Piggott, nearly picked up by Rosalenko. Back out to Carlisle for the Sooners. Skating up the left side. O'Gwen comes out to play it. Tangled up there with Carlisle. No chance of the one-timer out in front, goes wide of the net. Puck is loose in front. Another shot going wide into the corner. Swearingen trying to pick it up at the half wall. There's more physicality. It's really Payne trying to pick it up. Here's Piggott. Skating in front of his bench, checked in the neutral zone. Rosalenko. Buffs will get a change. Puck in the corner. Back out. Sooners take possession. Long pass out to Tristan Glass. McConaughey turns it over to the Sooners. McConaughey tries to pick it up. He's got a chance here. We're going to get offsides on Drew McConaughey.
Yeah, I know you weren't here earlier, partner, but it was an offsides fest earlier in the women's game, and their loss against Manville, Ohio. Not a lot of zone entry awareness, at least when there's a tie-up, and it's always the worst when you're gliding in with someone and they get tied up and you don't realize, and then you're the one that gets caught offside.
Hate to see it. Here's Testa. Shot goes wide, picked up by McConaughey. It's kept in at the blue line. Chance there for Testa in front. Ferguson. Pass intended for Testa. It's going to be wrapped around and picked up by Kinney. Puck back in the neutral zone. Here comes Ferguson. Moves it back for Testa. Backhand, no one there to receive it. Mark Sienkiewicz skating up the left side. He's got nowhere to go. Puck is wrapped around. Here's Kinney. Trying to get a stick on it at the half wall. Puck shot high and cleared out of the Sooners zone. Here's Ferguson again. Back toward the blue line. Supposed to make a quick change, as will the Sooners. Here's Motts. DuPont skating up ice. Pass intended for Blake goes wide, and that's going to be stopped by Liam O'Gwen.
It's the second shot on goal, and the first real challenge for Liam O'Gwen right there. You can see one of the faster players you'll see getting that butterfly, and he was definitely getting fatigued last night. And it's going to be on his defense to make him not work tonight.
Buffs take the face-off. It's Roman DiMisio in the face-off circle. Dougie Wood trying to get it in the corner. He's not going to do it. DuPont tries to pick it up for his Sooners. Puck is loose. Blake has it. Pass out to DuPont. That goes, just wraps around the net. Swearingen, onside pass. Hagen. It's going to go wide. DuPont. There's a chance here for David Hofteaser. He goes up the left side. He's got help. Loose out in front. Roman DiMisio shot. Great save there. Puck is loose. Back out into the corner. Excuse me, the half wall. Matty Hull trying to get a stick on it, and he will. That's for Jake Carney. Here's Carney. They'll just shoot Allen wide as O'Gwen plays it out to him. Hull out in front. Gwen vigilant. Look for the possession. Sooners come away with it. It's Carney. Cornered. Puck comes out. Here's Swearingen again. He's got a chance here. He's going to fire that towards the net. Saved by Liam O'Gwen.
Yeah, something dangerous from this defenseman of Oklahoma. They are really efficient from the point, and that kind of stinks if you're a goalkeeper like O'Gwen, because all night you're going to have to be dealing with that. This team can shoot from anywhere, and it's up to the Buffs to match that on their side of the defense.
It's going to be tough. Buffs have tried to match that a couple times last night, shooting from deep. Wasn't very successful as Swearingen. But drill fires, and it's gloved by Liam O'Gwen. There's not much your defense can do on plays like that. like you said, Nick, you're firing from deep. It's all on your goalie at that point. Most of the time, it just sneaks past Swearingen on the front. Fadrill fires off the leg. Out in the Atlantic. Another shot save, O'Gwen. Puck is trying to get cleared. Here comes Logan Bursch, he's skating up ice. Puck into the corner. Picked up by the Sooners. Fadrill across ice pass. Mondu, he's got a chance here. 1-on-4, and he's just going to get rid of that into the corner. Look at shot high. Here comes McDonald. He's going to shot. Long shot towards O'Gwen, and he's just going to smother that to stop play.
Some early tests right now for this Buffalo's defense. The puck really hasn't been in the offensive zone here for the Buffs, but only the first 5 minutes. They got a lot of time to make up for it.
Another face-off here for Rapos Marcinkevičius. Sloppy win there, but the Buffs do come away with it. It's only a test to try to get a stick on it, but Ferguson wraps it around behind the net. McKinney. Here comes Marcinkevičius skating up ice. He's got help from Elliot Testa. He's checked into the boards. Testa trying to get his stick on it. He's double teamed there in the corner. Great physicality here thus far. Marcus Lewis Sooners still have it. Up at the half wall, racing to it is Ferguson, and here's McConaughey out in the neutral zone. Ferguson back hits that one right into the stick of Josh McDonald. That's a long shot, no icing. O'Gwen comes out to play. He's going to wrap it around for Testa. McConaughey trying to get his stick on it. Here's Kagan. He retreats into his own zone, bounces it off the glass. McConaughey tried to glove it out of the air. Sooners still have the puck. As their bench is very vocal right now on that last play. Testa trying to get his stick on it near the blue line. Puck is loose in the neutral zone. Trying to pick that up. Here's Matty Hull. Great stick handling. Pass intended for Testa. Can't connect with him. Blake is just going to fire that one deep into the corner. Hull. He's got it behind the net. There's a cross-ice pass. Here's Testa. Skating up ice. He's got help. He's just going to get rid of that one. Great chance there and a save. Right at the whistle by Forden. There's Trace Javelin over there. Head coach. His second year for Colorado.
Yeah, what a rebound year he's had. He had that 14-14 season last year, but has really just picked up the team and leading them to greatness right now.
Roman DiDomisio couldn't come away with that face-off, and that's turned over to the Sooners. They got help. Another long shot off the pad of O'Gwen. Puck in the corner. It's all Buffaloes here. Long pass intended for Dougie Wood. Couldn't get his stick on that. Got a chance there. Here comes Carlisle. He's got wheels skating up the left side and help from Mondu. He's got a long shot saved by O'Gwen, and he's tripped up in a broken stick by Roman DiDomisio.
Yeah, Roman!
It's like a little bit of extracurriculars there as we had a broken twig on the ice.
Yeah, you said it before, Nick. DiDomisio, that man is a beast. You got to watch out for him.
Yeah, we had him on. We had him twice on Play of the Week because he just lays that lumber. You remember he body checked someone into the bench, yeah, just an insane player. Always fun to watch, especially one-on-one when he gets those breakaways.
Another sloppy face-off taken away by Colorado. Atlantic in the corner. He's going to bounce that one off the glass. And Brody Pearson trying to pick it up. First time he's seeing ice action this weekend. Dickinson. Long pass. That's gloved out of the air. And one of the Sooners. He's in the corner. O'Gwen comes out to play it. He's in trouble. We're going to get a stoppage here. Right at the 13-minute mark.
I wonder if they're going to call it against O'Gwen. You saw the that whistle as soon as he touched the puck. And it looks like Massey will serve it. Or Massey got that. I had the wrong camera angle, so my head was down. Apologize about that.
So first power play of the night will be for the Sooners. Major loss for Luke Massey. There in the corner. Crowd very vocal here. Just want the puck to drop. The Payne takes it for the Sooners. Back out to Carlisle. Here's Payne again at the blue line. Carlisle, chance in front here. Shot saved by Liam McGuinn. He's loose in the corner. That was a one-timer for Tristan Glass. Goes wide. Little pass out to Carlisle. Here's Payne. He's got room. Back to Mondu. Here's Carlisle. Looking for help out in front. Another shot by Padrill, and a great stop there. That's going to go back into Oklahoma territory as we'll get a change here for the Buffaloes. Fresh pair of skaters, Marcin Kevichus in pursuit of that puck, trying to get his stick on it. McConaughey at the corner from Mondu. That shot is high, tried to glove it. Marcin Kevichus tried to glove it out of the air. It's just going to be bounced off the boards and into the corner for Forden. And we're going to stop it here.
They're going to get a... they are going to get a penalty on Mondu. Looks like roughing is the call there. I think exactly what you said, partner. I'm sorry. I can't hear you anymore because of the new setup, but...
Not the best, but we do our best to bring you folks at home a good broadcast. The ACHA's website is crashing out on us up here at the broadcast table. At the 12-minute mark, Jesse Kate will skate deep into his zone. He has help. Dougie Wood skating up ice. He's got help from Roman DiDomisio. Another chance there in front, and a save by Forden. DiDomisio trip with a trip up there at the blue line. Here's Kate. That's Atlantic. Dougie Wood. Here's Wood. Great stick handling by Dougie Wood. We'll get offsides.
That's a killer, too, especially with all that stick work, just to have that offside. It's always a bummer. As I said, you always feel bad if you're not the one with the puck when you get that offside, because you never, you can try and anticipate when they're going to glide across, but you never truly know.
McConaughey in the face-off circle. Who would win on the face-off? The Sooners will come away with that one. So Carson Glass, Tristan's brother, skating up the left side. Looking for help out in front. And in front of O'Gwen, and a great stop. 8 seconds to go on this 4-on-4. The Buffs will take the man advantage. Shot in front. Save O'Gwen. Marcin Kevichus will shoot that one high. McConaughey sticks it out of the air. Ferguson back into the corner. He's going to skate around his goaltender. Pass back to McConaughey. Here's Testa. He's going to fire that one high into the corner. Pass intended for McConaughey. Marcin Kevichus. Cross ice pass to Ferguson at the blue line. Keeps it in the offensive zone. Here's Ferguson again. Testa can't pick it up. Now puck is loose in the corner. Off teacher trying to pick that up. McConaughey right in front. Forden. Here's Ferguson with a shot off the pad of Forden. Puck in the corner again. No clear possession. It's loose at the half wall. Testa trying to get his stick on it, as is McConaughey. That's cleared out of the zone. Here's Marcin Kevichus. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Another shot towards O'Gwen. That goes off his pad. Get up into the netting. Right at the 10-minute mark. We are halfway through this first period, folks. We'll get a line change here on both sides.
Well, he's off the ice.
Face-off controlled right off the face-off, off the paddle. I think the shot goes off the paddle, Liam O'Gwen. That's back into the corner. Puck is loose, O'Gwen comes out to play it. There's Carney. Into the corner for Cam Piggott. Picks up his puck. Got out in front. Wait a second, watch out. Rosalenko is coming up here with Piggott. That goes off the stick. Puck is loose. So trying to defend here. Here's a great pass. 1-on-2 out in front. Great defense there by the Buffs. Not even a problem for Liam O'Gwen to defend there. Here goes Piggott. Out to Rosalenko. Who's going to fire that one deep, gloved out of the air. Alex Kagan. Puck is going into the corner. Brody Pearson trying to chase it and get his stick on it, which he does. Pass intended for Cam Piggott, turned over. Here's Piggott again. Looks over, pass intended for Pearson, turned over once again. Here comes Motts. Puck goes wide off the stick of Liam O'Gwen. Back into the corner. Goes to Kate. Out to Pearson. Atlantic. Back into the corner. He's got help from Dickinson. Dickinson trying to get his stick on the puck. Out in front, save. Puck is loose. Pearson wants his stick on it. He's too hot for him to handle over. Loose over in the corner. Brody Pearson trying to get his stick on it, and here comes Blake. Getting out the middle. So Gwen leaves that out for Dickinson. Pass intended, turns it over. Here's a chance here for Carson Glass. Shot goes wide. Glass trying to get his stick on it. Here comes Dickinson, will go off the ice. Swearingen grab that with his puck. Kinney, off teaser. Back out to Dickinson. Ferguson will fire that one deep into the corner. Excuse me, Kinney rather. Kinney trying to pick it up at the half wall. Turned over again, turnovers. There's a chance here for David Hofteaser. He's skating back. He's got help here, keeps it in the zone for Dougie Wood. Back out to Hofteaser. Marcus Lewis, save! That goes high up into the netting and out of play. Smart play there by the Sooners.
And that was the first stoppage in quite a while. I want to say 2 minutes. And yeah, I think the Buffs cycled through 3 lines during that. They've
over 2.5 minutes. That's the longest play we've seen, I think, from this D1 team here in a minute, as we are just under 7.5 minutes left in this first period. Puck in the corner, comes out to Hofteaser. He's trying to get the wrap around as he's forced back into the corner. Great defense here by the Sooners, as they're going to try and clear this puck out without a fight from Dougie Wood. Kinney facing it. Here's Ferguson trying to get his stick on it. His goaltender pass out to Kinney. Here's Dougie Wood. Again, turnover. Great handling here by Ferguson. Obviously a bit of miscommunication here from the Buffs. They've had so many great chances here.
There's 9, right fucking there. Number 9. Look,
He's losing the corner for Ferguson. Roman DiDomicio trying to get his stick on it.
far left.
Kinney, pass out to Drew McConaughey. He's got wheels. He's skating up the left side. He's got help. Out in front, save! What a save there by Forden. Another shot from McConaughey, saved by Forden, and he's going to smother that one. Holy cow, what a chance here for the Buffaloes at the 6.5-minute mark.
There he is. Bottom left.
McConaughey desperately trying to get some points on the board for his team.
See him? 9. There's no 9. Bro. Right fucking there.
Marcy Kevachus comes back on the ice for his Buffs teams.
9.
Folks, I gotta say, in this broadcast booth, or the broadcast table, it is cold in this rink here tonight. I was a bit more prepared last night with a bit more layers underneath my suit jacket, but tonight I'm just wearing a turtleneck, and this is, mind you, this is an extra large turtleneck for my dad, who's about my height, but obviously a much larger man than I am. And so that's into the corner for Testa.
You're tripping.
Here's McConaughey.
He just passed the
Pass out to Hull. He's just going to get rid of that one deep into the corner. Harney is going to fire that one high up into the netting. Nearly went out of the rink. 6:10 to go here in the first.
9.
Sooners will get a quick line change.
Which team are Oh, okay, good.
Face-off will occur in the neutral zone. Here's Drew McConaughey, captain for the Buffaloes. Like we said in the pregame show, playing his 100th game for Colorado. What an achievement by the senior captain. Face-off's going to actually be in the Sooners zone.
Yeah.
6'10" mark. Marcin Kevicius will attempt this face-off for his Buffaloes team, and he gets it. Kinney keeps it in the zone for Marcin Kevicius. The Sooners will clear it. There's a chance here for Carlisle. He's got wheels skating up the center. Leaves it for the drill. Gets gated. Kagan's shot towards the net goes off the pad of Liam O'Gwen. McConaughey, long pass out to Marcin Kevicius, can't connect. Testa in pursuit. For drill. Carlisle. Just going to fire that one deep. O'Gwen came out to play and left it for Elliot Testa, and that goes off. Looks like it's O'Gwen's pads. Great save by Liam O'Gwen out in front. Got to choose. Long pass out to Drew McConaughey. He's got help from Testa. Turned over to Kagan. As we round the 5.5-minute mark. Marcin Kevicius trying to get it at the half wall. Here's Kate. Pass goes out to Lucio. There's a chance here. Shot saved by Fordell. Or excuse me, Forden. Mondu skating up ice. He's got to shave off the mask of Liam O'Gwen. Sure, trying to pick that puck up. Rosalenko trying to get his stick on it. He's not going to do it. It's Logan Bergy. Well, put that one into Buffalo's zone. Puck is loose at the half wall. Here's another chance here. Looks like Carlisle. Excuse me. Vaughn. It's getting up ice to save O'Gwen. Off his pad, trying to connect with Blake. Here's Blake. Number 17. It's Baird. Out there. Here's Motts, I believe, out there at the blue line. Chucks it into the corner for his team, and there's a fight for it. Control for possession. Motts is going to glove that one out of the air as he retreats with McDonald. Rosalenko. Here's Bells. Carson Glass trying to get his stick on it as the Buffs get a quick change. Long pass out to Dickinson. With Luke Massey, he's got help in the corner. Luke Massey trying to get his stick on it right behind the net of Forden. Pass back into the neutral zone. Dickinson. Here's Hull. He's got a stick on it at his own blue line in his zone. Jake Carney trying to get a stick on it right in front of his bench. And here's Hull skating up ice. He's got wheels. That was a pass intended for Dickinson. Picked up by Brody Pearson. And checked there by Kagan. Pearson trying to keep it in at the blue line. Great play there by Matty Hull to keep it in. And here's Massey. That's just going to be smothered immediately by Brendan Forden, taking no chances on that play. Brendan Forden, goaltender for the Buffaloes. 2.4.
The Sooners.
Or Sooners, excuse me. Mixed up my teams here. 4.0 goal save percentage, .933. Save percentage on the season so far. He's been great this evening. Not seeing a whole lot of action so far from this Buffaloes, trying to get some shots on net. Puck in the corner. Excuse me, at the half wall rather. Tristan Glass trying to pick it up. Make something happen. As we approach the 2.5-minute mark here in the first, no score. That puck is just going to be fired deep. Buffs tried to glove it out of the air. Tristan Glass. Here's Ferguson. He's just going to fire that one towards the net. He had help from Dougie Wood. The Sooners defense all over these Buffs tonight. Here's Ferguson again. At the half wall, out to DiDemisio. Here's McConaughey. He's got wheels. Carlisle will pick that one up and play it in the opposite direction as Mondu. He's going to wrap that one around. Moss is going to fire that towards the net. Into traffic. McConaughey trying to get his stick on it at the half wall. Here's Carlisle at the blue line. Dionisio. Buffs desperately trying to clear their zone. Out in front here, pass out in front. There's another chance here. McConn trying to get the one-timer off and lost his footing. It's going to come out, no icing. Pass for Blake, or shot by Blake, right into traffic into the corner. Here comes Marcy Kevichus. Marcy Kevichus has got a chance in front. Saved by Forden. Out in front, McConaughey. Trying to get his stick on it as Blake as we round the 1 minute mark. Marcy Kevichus. On the corner shot goes wide. Back in the corner, here's Testa. Another save by O'Gwen. That one off his glove and up into the glass. There's Kinney trying to get his puck on it and clear his zone. Here's Marcin Kevichus. No chance there for Tristan Glass as Matty Hole is there all over him. As we round up, there's less than 30 seconds to go here in the first. Sooners desperately trying to get on the board here in the first. Which they haven't been able to do as that puck goes high up into the netting. Both teams will get a quick line change as we are just under 20 seconds to go here in this first period. And get some fresh skaters on the ice. Also, they need to defend in their zone and clear it to get themselves on the board here in the first. They need that momentum going. Sloppy face-off there, but ultimately controlled by the Buffs. Here's Matty Hole. That's intended for Rosalenko. That's going to come out as we approach the 10-second mark. Again, Rosalenko. That's out for Logan Bergy. That's 2 seconds to go here, and ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the first. No score from either sides here. As both teams retreat to their respective locker rooms. Well, Nick, we've had lots of action here in the first period as we welcome you back to the broadcast table. So, I mean, lots of chances here out in front for both of these teams with the defense, especially like we saw just over here, like in the last 5 minutes or so. That Sooners defense all over the Buffaloes, but there's been so many great chances.
Yeah, I mean, both defenses have a lot to be proud of. I say the AirPod so I can talk to my cameraman. I just in my ear. But yeah, a lot to be proud of, for both defenses. I really like the stick work right now that the Buffs have been showing. That's exactly what they need because at the end of the day, you really want O'Gwen to have an easy day at the office. He had a really tough stretch last night, or I think he was starting last night, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, O'Gwen was starting last night, that's true.
Yeah, and it's always hard to do it. But the best thing that you can do for your goalkeeper in a moment like that is just to keep it simple. So you use the stick right there, you take away those one-timers, you have a pretty easy day. And I like the trust that they have in O'Gwen. O'Gwen, we talked to some players in the locker room, they love him. And more importantly, they trust him. So they trust him to just give them the one-on-ones, and it's O'Gwen, so he'll stop it every time. And it's always nice that you can place your faith that much in a goalkeeper like O'Gwen, and he's just been instrumental in their pretty good season so far.
Oh, without a doubt. It's gonna be sad to see him go when that time comes. And
not soon, I don't think. I think he's a sophomore like us, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to check that. Actually, let's check right now. He is he is a senior. Wow.
Yep. So
wow.
There's gonna be some pretty big shoes to fill once he leaves. As for when McConaughey goes as well, his leadership has been instrumental this past season. So this is a crucial season here for this Buffaloes team. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it here for our streaming here of the first period. We've got about 15 minutes to go until the second, so We will see you folks then. Stick around. You're watching Skill Buff Sports. Welcome back to Boulder, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about 40 seconds away from getting started here in the second period here at the CU Rec Center Ice Rink. We've got the Oklahoma Sooners and the Colorado Buffaloes. If you're just tuning in, welcome. I'm Kieran Warger alongside Nick Evans. Tyler Phillips is running our
Yeah, can I get
close shots this evening. I'm doing wide shots and play-by-play at the same time, so I do apologize for the somewhat questionable camera work here this evening. It's hard to multitask when you're calling a hockey game like this.
I'd say you're doing pretty good so far. We had a lot of people complaining last night, but no one complaining today, so I think you're doing better.
Thank you all. You all have been very civil. We appreciate that. We had one heck of a first period. Lots of chances here for both of these teams. Unfortunately, no score after 20 minutes of play, but hopefully the script will be changed here in the second, going in as the Sooners are ready to take to the ice as the Buffs are competing one last time to head back onto the ice. There's the Buffs bench right in front of you all right now, as we have the Piggott line, as we like to call it here. Cam Piggott will attempt the face-off, that is, at center ice for the Buffs against Carlisle. He comes away with it. Ferguson, long pass out. Wasalenko, chance here in front. Buffs trying to get the stick off, and it's kept out easily by Brandon Forden. Gloved out of the air in the corner. Shot, save, Forden. Back into the corner, here's Kitty. He's gonna fire that one right past the linesman. Into the corner and trying to wrap it around. Kitty picks it up at the half wall. And Sooners will try and clear their zone right out here. They're just gonna fire that one deep off the pads of O'Gwen. Because this in the corner goes wide. That shot. And now a fight for it at the half wall as Testa's trying to come away with it, and he does. Islanik. He dropped his stick here. Check there on Tristan Glass by Kinney. He's going to make it to his bench as his zone is cleared, and we'll get an icing call here on the Buffs. Haven't seen a whole lot of icing calls here tonight. If I'm not mistaken, this is our first one. Don't quote me on that, folks, but we're going to face off in the Buff zone. Now Liam O'Gwen, starting goaltender for the Buffs this evening. .914 save percentage. So he's been absolutely electric here this evening. Allowing no score on the Buffs here. Here's the face-off circle. Controlled by the Sooners. Best is trying to keep that one out of his zone. The Buffs get a quick change. Rushmore skaters on the ice. Here's Marcin Kavachus in the corner. He's going to try to get the wraparound and a save by Forden. Puck comes out to the Islanik. He's going to shot, and that's going to go right into the glove of Forden. What a stop there. As Islanik fires from deep. A common theme here in this game tonight. And we're not even 2 minutes into the second.
Yeah, shooters really waking up here for the Buffs, and they took a little. I mean, it's only the first 2 minutes, but kind of took a little bit to get them going. But now they're starting to pile it on.
Marcin Kavachus McConaughey with a shot right off the face-off, and a great save by Forden. He's got it at the half wall. Pass intended for Testa, turned over to the Sooners. Troop skating up ice. Gwen came out to play it into the corner. And Marcin Kavachus skating up the opposite way. He's got help from Testa. Goes into the corner. Puck is loose here. Chance there by Islanik. Puck is still loose in the corner. Teston trying to get his hand on it, as is Islanic with a one-timer from deep, goes wide. 17.5 minutes to go. Testo will try to get it at the half wall, but Islanic can't get his stick on it over in the corner as Marcin Kevicius will try and clear his zone. Russian skating up ice for his buff with a penalty coming up here. Bells is going to box for the Sooners. Second power play of the night for the Buffs. Buffs' best skaters on the ice. Marcin Kevicius in the face-off circle. Tristan Glass attempting the face-off in his own zone. And he's waved off. Here comes Payne to take his place. Marcin Kevicius, easy face-off win. Sloppy turnover there as Ferguson can't keep it in the zone as that's charged up the ice. Short-handed chance here. Great defense there. Testa, here comes off teaser, trying to get his stick on it as he loses it in the neutral zone. Marcin Kevicius. Marcin Kevicius out in the corner. Pass intended for David Hofteaser. He's not going to get it. Payne is skating up ice. He's got help. He's just going to fire that high up into the netting and not even hit the wall, it sounded like. That was a loud one. Just over 1:20 gone by on the power play for the Buffs as the first line comes off the ice. They were on the ice for well over 2 minutes of play. Without a break, with a break. Fresh pair of skaters. Here's Islanic. He's got a chance here, skating up center. Pass back to Dougie Wood. Not in front of a trip there on Roman DiDomisio. No penalty call here. Clean play as we round 1 minute to go here in the power play as Islanic will skate up ice here for his Buffaloes. Here's DiDomisio. He's going to fire that one deep, and it goes wide of the net. Back in the corner. Out to Wood. Here's Islanic. He's going to take a shot. Blake is there to stop it as it goes off his leg. There's Dougie Wood. He's got wheels, skating up ice, and he's got help. Great stick handling. Too many Sooners defensemen there. As Islanic trying to get his stick on it. Back out for Wood. He goes up the left side near the half wall. Pass out to Islanic. Back to Wood. He'll fire that one in front. There's into traffic. Islanic with another chance. Crowd wants it. Islanic will rip it towards the net, and that goes off the pad. And that will be another penalty kill here for the Sooners. He's back at full strength now. The sloppy play there is the glove out of the air into the shot into the glove of Liam O'Gwen. Motts with another chance here out in front. Saved by Liam O'Gwen. Here comes Dickinson skating up ice. He's got help from Pearson. Massey trying to get it. He's tripped up in the neutral zone. Crowd wanted a call. They're not going to get one as Carson Glass trying to defend for his buff. Shot saved by Liam O'Gwen. What a chance here for the Sooners. And the senior goaltender for the Buffs takes care of that shot with ease. With about 14.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Mansour attempting it for the Buffs, Massey. The play is whistled dead right off the face-off as we round the 14.5 minute mark. Massey attempting it for the Buffaloes again. And this time he'll come away with it. Puck is wrapped around in the corner. Puck is loose. Here's Pearson. Pass intended for Dickinson. He's just going to fire that one deep into the corner. Going to get face off here in the Buffalo zone as that went high up into the netting. Excuse me. As you face off right here at center ice. Pearson, Luke Massey attempting it again. Marcin Glass for the Sooners. Face-off taken away by the Buffs. Pearson chasing after it. He's got a chance here as he's forced to retreat into his zone of 14-15 to go. Marcin Glass with a chance here, trying to skate up ice. Left out for Dickinson. Massey trying to get his stick on it. Pearson trying to chase it into the corner. We're going to stop and cheer. Offsides. Face-off comes back to the left of Liam O'Gwen. DuPont attempting it for the Sooners. Buffs line has to be gassed here. Luke Massey and his line have been on the ice for well over 2 minutes at this point. Goldstein trying to get that shot off, goes off. Pearson, and a penalty here. It's going to be on the Buffaloes. It's going to be on Brody Pearson.
Yeah, they're going to get him for slashing here. You can say he was really aggressive on that puck, trying to get it after that amazing block. Instead, they'll catch him for slashing.
The crowd is not pleased with that call. It's the second power play of the night for the Sooners. 13:50 to go here in the second. And the Sooners have the man advantage in the Buffalo zone. Tristan Glass fires that off the mask of O'Gwen. Payne keeps it in the zone for the Buffs. Or excuse me, for the Sooners rather. Puck is loose in the corner. That's cleared out.
Can you get the dude in the box?
Pass intended for Payne. He's not able to connect, and it forces the Sooners to retreat back into their zone. Drill fires off the pad. Quadrille trying to get that off. Payne with a shot off the pad of O'Gwen. Carlisle. He's got wheels back into a little pass out to Tristan Glass. Over the corner as we approach the 1 minute mark on the penalty. There's a chance here back out for Payne, and Quadrille trying to get that one off, and that goes wide. Pass here, rink is quiet. Quadrille. Got to Carlisle. All right, that pass is broken up by Marcin Kevichus. Back out to Drew McConaughey. Chance here for Marcin Kevichus, short-handed. He's tripped up there, and a penalty coming up here on Tristan Glass for tripping.
What a drop pass that was. I don't know if you saw that. McConaughey with that drop pass to Marcin Kevichus. That is beautiful. And set up that draw.
So it'll be 4-on-4 for about half a minute here as Tristan Glass heads to the box. So there's a face-off in the Sooners zone, 4-on-4. David Hofteaser attempting the face-off for his Buffaloes, and he gets it. Islanik trying to get a shot off out in front. And a great save there, and the shot goes wide. What a chance there for David Hofteaser, but just sneaks it wide of Forden. There's Hofteaser again. On the corner, Testa trying to get his stick on it at the half wall. He's going to skate down into the corner, and a big hit there, and another penalty coming up here on the Sooners. So it will be a two-man advantage coming up here for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, they'll call that high stick. you saw the way he recoiled his head. And thankfully, we're at the level where there's no visors. It's a full mask. But you got to imagine if he drew blood there, that would have been a lot more than just a 2 minute.
That would have been definitely a double minor. Had it drawn blood, the face masks at the college level definitely add a lot of protection. So we don't see a whole lot of double minors here, but a two-man advantage coming up here for the Buffaloes as Marcin Kevicius attempts to face off for the Buffs. This time he's not going to come away with it, but he picks it up quickly off that sloppy face off as Pearson is just going to head to the box or head to the bench going out of the box. And here's the two-man advantage. Marcin Kevicius cross ice to McConaughey. He's going to take a shot intended for Testa. Back out to Marcin Kevicius with a one-timer out in front, and a great save there by Forden. Hoff-teaser right in front there, trying to sink it past him. Just can't do it.
Yeah, Hoff-teaser's got to be a little frustrated. He's been getting probably the best looks of any player tonight, and we still got zeros on the board. So if anyone's going to break that dam, you got to imagine Hoff-teaser is high on that list.
You feel the frustration from here for sure, Nick. Here comes Testa out into the corner. Hoff-teaser chasing it down, and he's got it out in the corner. Testa in his vicinity, and he's going to nifty little backhander back to him. Marcin Kevicius, he's skating out to center. Back out to one-timer there from Testa. Will not get there. Here's Ferguson. He's got it at the blue line. McConaughey's got it. Ferguson looking for help there. Will take a shot, and that goes high up into the netting and out of play. It's bounced off the stick of Forden. Got about 44 seconds to go on the two-man advantage. A minute to go until Sooners are back at full strength as they get a fresh set of skaters, a fresh trio of skaters on the ice. Hoff-teaser in the face-off circle again as that's going to go to the right side of Forden. Here's Marcin Kevicius entering the circle for the Buffs. He's got it again. Here's Ferguson out to Testa. Thought about the one-timer and hesitated. Back out to Ferguson. Cross ice to Marcin Kevicius. Ferguson again. He takes a shot off the leg of a defender. That was William Baird.
Marcin Kevicius with a great draw there. He's one of the more dangerous players. You saw right there when he winded up, all the defensemen ran after him, and he was able to set up his teammate for an easy shot.
What a beauty there. He's in the face-off picture again. He's been instrumental in winning face-offs. This time he doesn't get that one, but David Hoff-teaser trying to race in and get that one for his Buffs. Here's Ferguson, back to McConaughey. McConaughey will fire that one towards the net, and Knox is there to save it. Here he is. Here's McConaughey. 20 seconds, one-timer by Marcin Kevicius. He just can't line it up properly on his stick. Here's Marcin Kevicius. Back out to Ferguson at the blue line. One-timer by McConaughey. Into traffic. Marcin Kevicius tries to get his stick on the puck as the Sooners clear. 20 seconds to go on the man advantage. McConaughey skating up ice here. Once again, here's Ferguson. These guys have got to be gassed at this point. They've been on the ice for well over, closing in on 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was a very long shift there for both of them. Lucky there that there wasn't. I don't think any team would have had it in them to get a breakaway there with the shift time.
That last shot, or that last pass went right into the Buffs bench, and we got a stoppage. We'll get a face-off here at center ice. Fresh pair of skaters on for the Buffaloes, as you can call that this penalty effectively killed by the Sooners. Cam Piggott in the circle, he's not going to get it. Sooners come away with that one as it's going to be fired deep wide of Liam O'Gwen. Just inside 10 minutes to go here in the second. Here's Lanik. Long pass out toward Rosalenko. Logan Bergy trying to pick it up in the corner. That puck goes high up into the netting, and that leaves the rink as a fan here trying to grab it and bring it back. So, fresh pair of skaters here. A fresh set of skaters, rather, for the Sooners.
That looks like O'Keefe. He gets a little souvenir, too. I have one of those buff pucks. They are so nice to have the little CU logo on it.
Here's Piggott again. That one's Gets waved out of that one. Sloppy face-off, ultimately taken away by Logan Bergie out in the corner at the half wall. Bergie skates. He's just going to leave that one into the corner for Rosalenko, who can't get a stick on it here, but he finally does. Can't ping it. No clear possession thus far. Questionable stick handling here. On the bubble, Rosalenko, the shot goes wide of the net. Puck goes into the corner. Icing call here against the Buffs. Logan Bergie not pleased that he wasn't able to pick up that last puck. He's out to the right of Liam O'Gwen. Will get the face-off as Carson Glass, brother of Tristan, tries to get that off for the Sooners, and he does. Goldstein pass out. A bit of a check there by Jesse Kate behind his goaltender. A chance there. We're going to get a penalty here against the Sooners. As Cam Biggett was tackled there football style.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest interference he'll ever call. I mean, like we said yesterday, there's a lot of times and a lot of places that you can get away with it, but probably not right in front of the official. Even the linesman saw it, and he was at the point.
So face-off coming back into the Sooners zone. As William Baird heads to the box for the Sooners. Looks like Roman DiDomisio, the Beast, is attempting the face-off for his Buffs. Excuse me. 8:41 gone by, or to go here in the second period. Buffs get yet another man advantage. That puck goes deep. O'Gwen is out to play it. He leaves it for Islanik. DiDomisio's got a chance. That's just fired in the corner. DiDomisio tries to pick it up. Islanik can't get a stick on it. DiDomisio turns it over again. Right there by Dougie Wood. Payne clears that one out of his zone. The Buffs are waiting for another setup. And here comes Islanik skating up ice again. That's a little backhander there. Pass out to Dougie Wood going up the right side at the half wall. He's going to try to set up a shot cross ice to Ferguson. We'll pass David Hofteaser back behind to Dougie Wood. Another chance here out in front. No connection made. It's DiDomisio. The corner. Here's Wood. Another chance out in front here, and a great stop there by Forden. 44 seconds left on this man advantage for the Buffaloes. 7:25 to go here in the second period. Fresh set of skaters for the Sooners. Carlisle comes out for the final 44 seconds. Hofteaser in the circle against Carlisle. Back into the corner. Passes back out. That goes deep. Back into the Buff zone, so Glenn is out to play it. He's going to leave it for Marcin Kevicius. Got a chance here, 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. He's got Marcin Kevicius has got wheels skating up the left side, trying to get the wraparound in front. And a great save there by Forden. Puck is loose in the corner. McConaughey trying to get his stick on it, leaves it out to Ferguson at the blue line. Here's McConaughey. He's going to leave that one behind for Hofteaser. Pick that one up. There's Marcin Kevicius, 5 seconds to go on the man advantage. Cross ice to McConaughey. Ferguson back to McConaughey. Out past intended for Marcin Kevicius. He's not going to get a stick on it. Hofteaser and Testa. That goes off the crossbar. What a chance there for the Buffaloes. And this crowd went a little crazy there trying to think that one went in as we were around 6.5 minutes to go here in the second period. And as the Sooners are back at full strength. Here's Ferguson skating up the left side. Out in front, save by Forden. Manser trying to get his stick on it. Brody Pearson had the puck bounce off his leg as Luke Massey back on the ice. Here's Matty Hull out into the corner. Testa trying to pick it up at the half wall. He's double teamed by the Sooners. Here's Hull. Turned back over. Slavic turnovers. Love's defense is all over those Sooners. McDonald across ice. That's intended Tristan Glass, and we're going to stop it here. Penalty coming.
Yeah, Amir Manser penalty. You don't really see him in the box ever, but I guess we'll call him there. Or Mansauer. It's always a 50-50 with the OUR names.
So a man advantage here for the Sooners at 5:39 remaining. Puck is kept into the Buffs. Payne. It's bounced off the boards into the corner. Payne is going to take this one. He's waiting for his line to get situated. On the man advantage. Conversion all over that puck. As that goes into the corner. Rosalenko in pursuit. Bergy trying to connect with that pass and intercept it. Icing called here. Just inside 5 minutes to go here. Cross-checking penalty on Issa Mansour. So, big loss here for the Buffaloes just inside 5 minutes. With minute 15 left on this Sooners man advantage. He's Lanik. He's going to wrap that one around. Dickinson, he's not able to pick it up. Montour. He's going to skate up the left side, or right side rather. He's got help, and it's broken up by Jesse Tay. Kept in at the blue line. Cleared again by the Buffaloes. Good chance here. Here's Goldstein rather. Kagan. Demanchuk. Goes in the corner. Tay trying to get his stick on it at the half wall. Nice pass to Goldstein. He's going to set up a shot. Pearson's all over that. Here's Blake. Trying to set up a shot out in front here in front of Gwen. That pass by Best. Goes into the corner. Goldstein. Another shot, and that goes wide of O'Gwen. Gloved out of the air. That was a close one as the power play is over. That's where he heads back onto the bench. Hagan's just going to fire that one into the corner. Wrap that one around. That's trying to get. There's Hofteaser. He's got a stick on it. That pass off to Dougie Wood from DiDomizio. Wood with a shot, and that's gloved out in the air by Forden.
Partner, probably the worst thing that you can ever have as a goalkeeper is when that puck goes past you and all you can do is just look behind you and pray. Like Leo McGuinn there was no vulcanized rubber past that net.
DiDomizio is attempting the face-off for his line. And Carson Glass is waved off there as DiDomizio lost his glove. Both skaters are dismissed. Hofteaser wins that. Hull's going to fire towards the net, and right into traffic the puck goes. Hull's chasing it back into his zone at the half wall, and he's going to long pass out. That's the cleanest pass we've seen from Buffs so far. Here's DiDomizio trying to skate up the right side. Here's Hull with a shot. Save! And a great chance there for the Buffaloes, and Forden makes a fantastic save as Mott's in a bit of a scuffle there with DiDomizio.
Yeah, now you're really starting to see extracurriculars. You've been seeing all night. CU really likes to crash that net, and looks like that Sooners team is fed up with it. The goalkeeper's all smiles, though, so it's always nice as a goalkeeper when you got your defenders that'll, you know, they'll drop the gloves for you if they need.
DiDomizio in the face-off circle again, and sloppy win there, but DiDomizio racing to catch it. And now there's a fight for it in the corner at 2:45 to go here in the second period. No score. Sooners skating up ice, and chance here on Sewer. Cross-ice pass broken up by Hofteaser. Pass intended for Carlisle. He's going to try to pick it up in the corner. Hofteaser. He's waiting for it. So a bit of a scrum is occurring between DiDomizio. And here comes Kinney. He's skating up in front of DiDomizio, trying to get his stick on it. And here comes Quadril. Quadril trying to get that one off. That goes off the pad of O'Gwen, and Payne in the corner. There's Quadril again. Levenschnick. Levisher on the corner inside 2 minutes at the blue line. There's a shot saved by O'Gwen. Another chance there in front, and that's sticked out of the air. Best is trying to get that wraparound out in front. Pass is broken up. Great play there. And here comes Rosalenko. He's got wheels. Help from Logan Bergy. Cross ice from him. That's going to go right behind the net. I got in front to Cam Piggott. Carney Hull takes a shot right into the stick. One of his players. Hull. Little chance here. That goes high up into the netting. That was on Aaron Best. He's just going to get rid of that one.
You almost get the sense that next goal wins here. I mean, all night, just neither defense has really allowed anything. Maybe it's starting to get a little chippy, but the way it's going now, I think the next goal may be the last we see.
Tension in this rink is astronomical right now as Marcin Kevichus comes away with that face-off. Here comes Drew McConaughey. Marcin is waved off. Hull is tries to get that one at the half wall. Marcin Kevichus cross ice to Jake Carney inside 1 minute to go. Hull is going to retreat back into his zone. DuPont gloves that one out of the air. Marcin Kevichus chasing it behind his goaltender, and he's got some pressure. Here's DuPont. Out in front, pass to McConaughey. Out in front here comes. Chance here for Testa. McConaughey in the corner for Marcin Kevichus. Testa comes away with it, and that's a great stop there by Forden again. Ball out of the air by Hull, right in front of his bench. McConaughey connects, cross ice to Marcin Kevichus. He's got a chance here, that's fired, save! Another chance here for Testa. No goaltender interference. That's going to do it for the second period. It's a bit of a scrum is starting here between Elliot Testa and the Sooners. As Forden is slow to get up. He takes off his helmet. DuPont is running around here to make sure he's okay, and Captain Blake. Excuse me. Chance here. Dougie Wood uses Blake's stick. Luckily he's okay. Forden took a pretty big hit there in the final seconds of the second period. Nick, there's still no score here. This has really been a game of defense so far. Like we said before, both these teams, they've had so many scoring chances, especially like in the final seconds of this period there. This puck was loose in front so many times, and Forden did at one point. I don't even think he knew where the puck was, but
Yeah.
that was one heck of a chance there for the Buffaloes. But defense is still the name of the game, eh?
Yeah, what I like about the defense is, like we said, they trust their goalkeepers, both of them. I mean, you get the sense that these are two strong, tenured people in net, and sometimes it's nice if you can use a stick and take away the shot, but the defensemen are just letting the goalies get the one-on-one, and it's working. And I'm like Liam McGuinn. He likes to really challenge that shooter. He doesn't bite too early. He knows exactly when to make the save, and he does it really well. So O'Gwyn and I forgot the other goalkeeper. We're kind of flipping between them.
Yeah, Brendan Forden.
Yeah, Brendan Forden, or Brendan Forden, excuse me. Same deal. He's in the same situation where, he's got really good reaction time. He trusts his defensemen, and I think the mutual trust right now is really just what's been happening. The chemistry right now between the defense and the goalkeepers are really what are making this game. Which, if you like offense, it's not the game for you.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot. So many scoring chances here, but we still remain scoreless after 40 minutes of play. But folks, that's going to do it here for our coverage of the second period. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up here on number 4. That's Alex Kagan.
And Hofteaser.
And Hofteaser. So it's going to be 4-on-4 coming up here to start the third period. So
Well,
4-on-4.
Well, they may call that a fight-in. I saw a little bit extra. You saw that with the chipping and stuff. It could just be a fight-in penalty. We may still have 5-on-5, but that remains to be seen. The ACHA isn't updating the website, so right now, what we usually do is we look at that, but that's been down. I don't know. It's been stupid, or it's just the Wi-Fi. One of the two. But you're right, Kieran. That remains to be seen here.
Oh, for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here in the second period. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Do not go anywhere yet. You're watching Scope Buff Sports.
Good.
Welcome back to Boulder, ladies and gentlemen, in the CU Rec Center ice rink. Got about a minute and a half to go here in the second intermission before we start the third period between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Colorado Buffaloes. As a reminder, we're going to have we have 2 penalties on the clock here. One of them is on Elliot Testa for the Buffaloes, who got into a bit of a scrum with Alex Kagan on the Sooners. And these could be fighting penalties. We're going to find out here shortly what the Sooners are taking to the ice again. And the crowd being very vocal here. As the Buffs take the ice, they change from jeers to cheers. So we expect a lot on the line here. As a reminder, folks, we are still scoreless after 40 minutes of play. And we're still looking for an opportunity. The Buffs and Sooners still looking for opportunities to score. They've had numerous, but defense is the name of the game here tonight. Liam O'Gwen in net for the Buffaloes has been absolutely incredible. And on the Sooners side, Brandon Forden. Brendan Forden has been nothing but amazing, blocking so many shots, especially in those final seconds of the second period as we approach 15 seconds to go here. We're looking over at the penalty boxes. Testa goes in for the Buffaloes to start off this period. There's the horn, and we'll get started here. Well, Nick, this is going to be one heck of a period coming up here. You're still scoreless. You got to make something happen here.
Yeah, that goes for both teams. I mean, it's hard to say which one kind of has the upper hand right now. It seems like both of them are doing exactly what they need to right, and I think you just need to stay the course and keep doing what you're doing, because you haven't given up a goal. That's always a positive, but at the same time, neither has put up one either.
Chance here, Marcin Kevichus comes into the face-off circle. And here we go, final 20 minutes of regulation. Let's see, Marcin Kevichus, McConaughey. Back into the corner, across the ice to Kinney. He's going to skate up the left side. He's got room pass intended for McConaughey. Is broken up. Right into traffic, McConaughey loses his footing off of that hit. Ferguson fire that one deep into zone, is cleared out by Carlisle. Here's Mondu. He's got a chance. Skates it into the corner. Ferguson picks it up. Marcin Kevichus. He's got wheels going up, cross ice to McConaughey. That's cleared out again. We're still 4-on-4 here as the Sooners make a quick change. Puck gets loose in the corner. Cross ice in front, goes wide of O'Gwen. McDonald trying to take that one up. It's David Hofteaser trying to stick that one out of the air. 1 minute into this 4-on-4. 1 minute into the period. That puck goes deep and it's gloved by Liam O'Gwen. Here comes the face-off. David Hofteaser facing off with Nate Payne. Nate Payne takes that away for the Sooners. McDonald keeps it in at the blue line. Payne chasing after it. He's got a chance here. Applying that pressure. There's Payne at the half wall. Trying to get his stick on him. Here he is again. Keeps it in the zone at the blue line. Great stick. He's going to take a shot. Score! Sooners on the board first off that long pass from Nate Payne. And ladies and gentlemen, first points are on the board courtesy of Oklahoma. Yeah, it's always tough on your goaltenders, as we've been saying all night, Nick. You fire that puck from deep, you've got traffic in front of you, you can't really see where that's coming from, and that just is able to sneak right past Liam O'Gwen. Not a whole lot you can do there as a goaltender without the help of your defense. But here comes face-off here at center ice as Cam Piggott's line comes back on. It's a little quiet here in the rink as we have 30 seconds left on this 4-on-4. 18:30 left in the period. Here comes Cam Piggott with the face-off. A little sloppy win there for the Sooners. Monsource would shoot that one deep into the zone as O'Gwen comes out to play it and leaves it back for Mansur. Jake Carney trying to get his stick on it, as is Cam Piggott. Loose a foot in there to trip up on Piggott. Mondu out in front, trying to get a wrist shot there. Quadro. His stick on it. Here's Rosalenko at the half wall. Turn it over to Fondrel. Here comes Kagan. He's got wheels going up the left side. Piggott moves it back for Logan Bergy. He's going to try to get the wraparound. Unsuccessful attempt there. There's Ferguson. Back out to Piggott. Ferguson again at the blue line. He's going to fire that one into the corner. Rosalenko fires that one high. That one off the pads there on the front. Great chance there for the Buffaloes, and it's broken up by Oklahoma. Logan Bergy in the offensive zone for his Buffaloes team. Dickinson trying to intercept that. Here's Ferguson. Out of fun here. Ferguson is checked on the half wall by Tristan Glass. Huge hit. He's slow to get up. Finally makes it to his feet. Another shot there, right into traffic. Ferguson, another shot. Trying to connect with Dickinson. Can't do so. That is cleared out. Luke Massey's tripped up there in the zone, in the offensive zone. Puck is bounced off for Ferguson. Knocks off the boards, that goes, wraps around. And it's picked up by Forden. Played by Forden, who retreats into his own zone. As Kinney is tripped up behind the Sooners' net. And here's a chance here for Blake out in front. He's out in front of O'Gwen. He's got a chance here, but O'Gwen is going to stop that with his glove. Another face-off here for Tristan Glass and the Sooners. There's David Hofteaser. He's got wheels skating up the left side. He with a chance here. Loses his stick. And a penalty coming up here against the Sooners. 16:02 to go here in the third period, and that's going to be on Blake Swearingen. Heads to the box for the Sooners, and a man advantage here for Colorado. Pardon a bit of traffic here in front of the camera, folks. The face-off is controlled by the Buffaloes. A little backhander there by Marcin Kevichus. Puck is cleared out of the zone, and O'Gwen will come out to play it. Marcin Kevichus. He's skating up the left side. He's got wheels up there from Testa in front, trying to get that wrap around. He's going to wrap all the way around along the boards as the puck is loose at the half wall. Marcin Kevichus, great stick work to maintain control, and he loses it. And David Hofteaser comes away with it, and he's cornered. Payne, a little bit of a struggle there with Testa. Again, tensions rising as Brendan Forden will smother that one for the Sooners. Drew McConaughey in the face-off, David Hofteaser. He's waved off. And McConaughey now in the circle. Doesn't get it, but the Sooners will wrap that one around. Ferguson tried to glove it out of the air unsuccessfully. And here comes O'Gwen out to play it, leaves it back for Ferguson. Behind his own net, pass out to McConaughey. Looked like he wasn't expecting it there, but he's skating up ice, and he's just going to give that one away out into the corner. Here's McConaughey out to Testa. McConaughey again. Testa out in front, can't connect. Marcinkevichus not able to keep that one in the offensive zone, and that forces Ferguson to retreat back behind Liam O'Gwen, pick up that puck. Marcinkevichus. He's got skating up the right side, and a big check there out in front of the Sooners bench. No call. Clean check there. O'Gwen out to play it, leaves it for Islanic. Just inside 14 and a half minutes. Cross ice to Cam Piggott. Jake Kinney with a one-timer there from Islanic. Right into traffic. Puck goes just wide of Liam O'Gwen's net, and he's just gonna fire that one along the boards near the half wall. And here comes Piggott skating right into traffic. He's got nowhere to go. The Sooners able to clear their zone again. It's an Islanic pass intended for Kinney. It's gonna go back deep. Here's Best with a chance here for his Sooners team. It's gonna be fired just wide of O'Gwen. Under the corner, Islanic wraps it around for Kinney. Or excuse me, Logan Bergy. Here's Piggott. Back out to Hull. Hull with a shot save. Great save there by Fooling. Cam Piggott able to keep it in at the blue line. And the Sooners without a stick. Excuse me, that was Gordon who lost a stick there on the play as Matty Hull skates back behind.
Oh, it stinks when your stick as a goalkeeper is on the other side of the end boards.
I hate to see it. Here's Goldstein with a shot gloved by O'Gwen. That's going to start a little bit of a scrum there as the Bucks come in to protect their goalkeeper. Crowd loved that save. What a beauty. As the power play has come to an end just inside 13 minutes to go. Carlisle's line is back out on the ice for the Oklahoma. Carlisle facing off for Buffs against Luke Massey. Massey gets away with it. Islanic wraps it around. Tay, Pearson. Pearson trying to get that stick on it. Islanic chases it. Check on Dickinson, and a penalty coming here against Oklahoma yet again for that big hit on Dickinson. Big cross check into the boards. Dickinson appears to be okay. It's going to be on Benjamin Mondu.
Yeah, you can see him pleading his case there, but you're not. The entire rink saw it. That's the easiest call tonight, probably for them.
That's Alex Kagan, rather, going into the box for the Sooners. A big chance here for the Bucks to capitalize. Face off here.
Oh, wait, there's 12. He's on the right. He's on the right.
Just to the right, it looks like, of Brendan Ford. Marcy Kevichus coming in. Just have the face off. Tristan Glass in the circle against Marcy Kevichus. There's Testa chasing it back along with Ferguson. McConaughey's goes back to help. Here's Ferguson skating up ice, pass back to McConaughey. He's got room. McConaughey picks it up at the half wall. Struggling for possession, turns it over. Tristan Glass over in the corner is Hofteaser fighting for it, and Marcin Kevichus comes away with it. Ferguson at the blue line waiting for it. Hofteaser. Here's Marcin Kevichus trying to get a shot, and a great save, or great break up there by Payne. Marcin Kevichus at the blue line again. Here's Testa into the corner for McConaughey. Out in front here, here's Testa again. That puck goes high over wraps around. Liam O'Gwen comes out to play. Moves it out for Ferguson. Excuse me, McConaughey. McConaughey is going to skate towards his bench. It's Kinney. He's on the ice. Kinney's line is on the ice for the Buffs, and we're going to get a stoppage here.
Actually, yeah.
As Nislanik skates right into the official. Crowd very vocal here. There's Alex Kagan into the box for cross-checking. 47 seconds to go on that penalty. Here's a face-off with Roman DiDomizio. It's against Owen Carlisle. And DiDomizio is waved off as Rosalenko will enter the circle for the Buffaloes.
Drop the puck! What the hell?
The officials stop play. And Oklahoma, not exactly pleased here. McConaughey is coming out to talk to the official. He's not exactly sure what's going on. Dougie Wood out here. It looks like Wood's getting a penalty. A little too much excitement.
Drop the puck next time!
It's going to be on Roman DiDomizio. And Drew McConaughey is convening with the officials to ensure that. But to be fair, the puck had been dropped. Their penalty could have easily been avoided, but the tension in the room. We got a 4-on-4 situation here for about 47 seconds.
Drop the puck next time, don't fake it!
The crowd is not pleased with the officials here. I can't say that we are either.
Yeah, they really are happy.
Drew McConaughey is back out on the ice on this 4-on-4. McConaughey picks up the puck at the half wall, cross ice to Marcin Kevichus. He's got wheels. Out in front, pass intended for McConaughey. He's not there in time, bit of miscommunication as it's loose in the corner. McConaughey trying to get that, turns it over. Here comes Carlisle skating up the opposite way. Carlisle out in front. Good connection there from Mondu. There's Fodrell. Skates back to the blue line. He's got a chance. He's going to fire that one high up into the corner. Mondu out in front. Another chance there off the pad of O'Gwen. Fodrell. Oklahoma back at full strength. Carlisle able to keep this one in at the blue line. McConaughey all over Carlisle. Kagan out of the box. One-timer right into the leg of a defender. Another chance here. McConaughey trying to get his stick on that puck. And he's going to come off the ice as that puck goes into the corner. Alex Kagan will pick it up off of his goaltender. Pass from Forden. Here comes Blake skating up ice. He's going to wrap that one around out to Kagan. Kagan's got wheels. Just doing a little pass there across, intended for Blake. Too hot to handle. Goes into the boards at the half wall. Here comes Kagan with a shot, and that goes off the pad of O'Gwen. Rosalenko finally clears the zone. 10 seconds to go on the power play for the Sooners. Kagan. He's going to fire that one out. Ferguson trying to pick it up, and we'll get an icing call here. That's the Sooners.
Yeah, Sooners not happy about that. He was kind of towing that red line. That could have gone 50-50. Unfortunately for the Sooners, that's going to go the way they don't want.
4 seconds left on this man advantage, so I guess you could say that this penalty has been killed. And here's Roman DiDomizio ready to charge out of the box for his Buffs team. Any second now. Puck drop controlled by Luke Massey, it looked like. But the Sooners will take over just inside 9.5 minutes, and the Buffs are back at full strength. Pass out to Best. He's got room. He's going to chip that one into the corner. He's there for Kinney. Dickinson, he's got room. Owen Dickinson trying to pick up that puck into the corner, and another penalty coming up here against the Sooners for interference on Dickinson, it looks like. Massey out in front. We're going to stoppage of play just inside 9 minutes.
Yeah, just like last night, we were noticing it. A lot of penalties that came last night, and same here. A lot of penalties on both teams. Now it'll be the Sooners going at it. As the brother of the goal scorer, Tristan Glass, is pleading his case for his brother, who's now in the box.
Carson Glass in for interference. Looks like McConaughey is tripped up in the corner. Very aggressive here. The last few plays have been very, very aggressive. So Gwen plays this one out, leaves it for Ferguson. Into the corner, he's going to wrap around. And he's going to charge up ice. Back to McConaughey. McConaughey's just going to fire that one hard into the boards, and that's going to wrap around. Back to Gordon's net. Marcinkevičius back to Testa. Here's Marcinkevičius. Takes a shot off the pads. That goes back out. Gwen leaves it out for Marcinkevičius. He's just going to pass that one deep out to Testa. Great play there by the Buffs goaltender as Marcinkevičius tries to connect with this puck over into the corner. McConaughey puts it up at the half wall, out to Ferguson. As we approach 1 minute left on the man advantage, just inside 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Got a chance here. Here's Marcinkevičius. One-timer from Ferguson. And that goes right off of one of the Sooners. That's got to hurt. 45 seconds on the man advantage. McConaughey trying to get his stick on it at the half wall. And McDonald. Now goes McConaughey. Fans didn't like that call. We're going to line change here as Gwen leaves that one out for Ferguson, and Ferguson's gas. He's going to go to the bench. There's 20 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Kinney. Leaves it out for DiDomisio. Kinney trying to connect with it, keeps it in at the blue line. Pass goes out. That's a great save there by Forden. DiDomisio tried to glove that one out of the air. Kinney can't keep it in on his stick. Gwen comes out to play, and he's going to leave it for Mislanec as we are back to full strength for the Sooners. Just inside 7 minutes to go. Wood. He's that one around for Mislanec. Kinney out to DiDomisio. He's got wheels skating up the left side. Rosalenko there to help. Trying to get that puck on his stick as we approach the 6.5 minute mark. Puck is loose in the corner. Unclear. Rosalenko's in there trying to fight for it. That's a one-timer out in front, and a great stop there by Forden. Comes Hull. Skating out here. Icing here on the Sooners. Here's Liam Gwen. 22 out of 23 saves for tonight, so 23 shots on goal here for the Sooners. He's been absolutely incredible here tonight. Obviously, the Buffaloes haven't been able to sneak one past Brendan Forden yet. Let's see what they can do with about a little over 6 minutes to go here in this third period. They need to win here tonight to even have a chance of making their chances greater for making it to the postseason, easing up that tension as Luke Massey is waved off. And Brody Pearson will come in for the Buffaloes. Puck is finally dropped and into the corner for Kagan behind his net. That's out to Fodra. Tristan Glass. Cole is skating into the corner and wraps it around behind Liam O'Gwen. He's just going to leave that out for Matty Hull. Hull's going to fire that one into the corner. Turn over. That's wrapped around back out into the neutral zone, and Jake Carney is chasing that one. No icing here. So Blake is able to cross the blue line just in time. Pearson Chasing after that one, Tristan Glass in the mix there. Trying to get it for his Sooners team, Luke Massey and Matty Hull. Puck is loose out here. Carney got his stick on it, and here comes Pearson skating up the middle. He's got wheels. Dickinson with a chance here. No one to stop him out in front, and a great stop there by Brendan Ford. A dangerous play. Luckily, no Buff was there to sneak it past him.
And another face-off, coming up. Like you mentioned, they've been really slow with these puck drops. They're almost kind of faking out. And if you remember, the Buffaloes had that delay of game because they kept biting too early on those face-offs. So, gotta wonder if they should just drop that puck.
Marcin Kevachus coming back into the face-off circle. He's not able to get that one as we approach the 5-minute mark. Puck into the corner for Testa. Out in front for McConaughey. He had a chance there and a stop there by Brendan Forden, who will smother that one. We are just inside 5 minutes. So many chances here. Buff's still applying that pressure.
You can see there, Forden again on that play lost his stick. And I like he does the Marc-Andre Fleury where he'll give some extra attention to that post for bailing him out there.
Marcin Kevachus trying to get that one for his Buffs team, and he's not going to as it's loose behind the net here, and we're going to get a stoppage of play here. Another face-off coming here. .452 to go here in regulation. Buffs are set up to force overtime here. Here's Marcin Kevachus, third face-off in a row that he has not capitalized on. Marcin Kevachus trying to pick up that puck on the corner, cross ice pass to Testa. He's got room over here at the half wall. 50 little pass out to Drew McConaughey. He's going to try to go out in front. McConaughey with a chance. Right into traffic as we approach the 4.5-minute mark.
Yeah,
on the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Carlisle. He's going to fire that one deep pass broken up by Testa. Line change here. Marcin Kevachus, the intended target of that pass. And a check there on Kinney. No penalty. Great hit there on the boards as that puck is wrapped around at the half wall. Alex Kagan tried to get his stick on it. Here's Best out to, Goldstein. Mess skating up ice, up the right side with a shot off the leg of Kinney, or Kate rather. Here comes Roman to the neutral. Score! Jake Rosalenko has put the Buffaloes on the board with 3:42 remaining. Off the pass from Logan Bergy. What a goal there by Rosalenko, and the Buffs, the energy is back in this arena. 3:42 to go. Game is tied at 1.
What a rebound there from Jake Rosalenko. Right place, right time. This is a Buffaloes team that was getting nothing on the rebounds. And once he gets it, Rosalenko saw it, put it in, and we have a tie game.
What a goal there. I think Cam Piggott tries to win that one for his Buffs team. The energy, if it had depleted from the Buffs bench, it is back now. 3.5 minutes. Icing here against the Sooners, so another chance here for the Buffs line as Jesse Kate chases that one back down, and officials will pick this one up. And a quick line change here. Dougie Wood comes back out onto the ice. Roman DiDomisio back in the face-off circle.
Drop it!
Linesman looks like he's trying to pick the puck again. Inside 3.5 minutes to go. There's a little tip there by Hofteaser. He's trying to keep that one in the zone. It's finally cleared out by the Sooners. Icing here as Kate chased that one down.
Drop the puck this time! Ryan's man!
3:11 to go. Steedemizio will once again enter the face-off circle. It's a big chance here for the Buffs. You have to win this face-off if you want any chance of pulling this out and not forcing overtime. Steedemizio, a bit of a sloppy face-off there, but it's kept into the zone by Kinney. It's finally cleared at the blue line, right at the blue line. And a chance here for Baird skating up ice. Here's Dougie Wood. He's got wheels and he's got help from David Hofteaser. Skating through. Wood in front here. And a great stop there. Oh my goodness, and a goal. The Buffs think they have a goal, but there's no goal there on the plate. Just inside of 3 minutes to go.
Not too tight. Oh. Sorry, I meant to say that to my camera person for a tight angle. But yeah, a little bit of a questionable decision there to waive that one. You saw there the way that Forden came down, took off his own net. Usually those are automatically goals, but it remains to be seen if they'll call it as such. The call on ice right now, if it stands, is a waived off goal. Of course, there's the possibility of interference too. To me, it looked clean. I didn't see anything malicious here. But, of course, it's got to be frustrating. You're within 3 minutes, and that's how you end up as the referees are conversing here.
It's been pretty rough here. It's unfortunate that we don't have replay assist here in this arena. Wish we did. We don't have that capability here, folks. I'm sorry, even though it's not allowed in this league, to my knowledge. It's allowed at the NCAA level, but not ACHA, obviously. But for the officials convening on the verdict on that last play, obviously net did come off the post. And that's a goal here for the Buffaloes. The Buffaloes scored. What a shot there for Jake Russell. What a shot there. And Dougie Wood has made this a 2-1 game here in Boulder, just inside 3 minutes. Here's Dougie Wood. Put the puck in the net. Here as we look at the Buffs emerging from the face-off. Oklahoma's coach convening with the referee right now on that ruling. He does not agree. And energy is hot here in this rink. Temperatures may not be as hot, but energy's keeping us going here. As Elliot Testa stays on the ice, and here comes Islanik and Jesse Kate for the Buffaloes. McConaughey.
Not only will they give a goal to Colorado, they might actually enforce a penalty here. You can see the penalty box door right now is being held open. Tristan Glass has pleaded in his case. Remains to be seen what they'll call here. Yeah, that was just a whole mess. From what I could see, it looked like the goalkeeper just kind of fell into his own net, and maybe Glass is just serving it, or he'll have someone else serve it, or it was just straight up on Tristan Glass. Definitely not the easiest thing to see in the world with the amount of things that were happening there. And an eventful series to say the least, but what will not change is that score on the board, 2-1 in favor of the Buffaloes.
Buffs huddling one last time as Drew McConaughey trying to come up with a play here to keep the Buffs in this game and walk away with a split series this weekend rather than a series sweep by the Sooners. Jesse Kate listening in on the conversation with the officials, as is Benjamin Mondu. So we've been sitting here for a number of minutes now waiting for the verdict, but the referee appears to be speaking to the scorer's box, and there will be a penalty here and a power play for the Buffaloes as Colton Leversar goes into the box for the Sooners. Here's Jake Rosalenko. out here on his bench.
It's hard to believe it. He scored the first goal not too long ago. That was at the 16:22 mark. The second goal coming at about the 17-minute mark, a little over.
Puck is won by the Buffaloes. They retreat back into their own zone. Here's Testa out to McConaughey. He's got wheels skating up the right side. Gets a little backhand pass out there toward Testa. That's turned over. There's Ferguson back to Marcin Kevichus. Retreats back into the quarter, with the half wall rather. Good stick handling. Carlisle all over Marcin Kevichus, and he's going to backhand that one out to Ferguson. Long pass out intended for David Hofteaser. 25 left on the power play. Here's Marcin Kevichus at the half wall in the Sooners zone. He's got room. Breaks out of that scuffle. Another penalty coming here. Looks like it's going to be on the Buffs.
Yeah, that'll be hooking. You can see there, the Buffs have been one of the more aggressive teams. You see the way that they've been really quick on that puck. They love using that stick to tie up, but right there it cost them. They're even lucky that didn't go higher and get hooking. You saw the way Marcin Kevichus got his stick up there.
So a huge loss for the Buffs here. Marcin Kevichus is always winning those face-offs for his Buffs team, and there will be 6 seconds left after the power play for the Sooners is over. We have 4-on-4 for about 1:15. One last timeout here. Excuse me, another.
See number 24.
By the Buffaloes.
He's on the left side.
I was trying to come up with a strategy here to stay in this, not force overtime if they can help it. There's Roman DiDomizio. Other goal scored tonight, just about a minute ago.
Yeah, I think we originally credited Dougie Wood. You can see him on the left right there, Brody Pearson. The PA announcer came overhead, and that will go to Roman DiDomizio, assisted by Dougie Wood. If you could make anything out of that chaos, you could have told me that that Liam O'Gwyn scored, I would have believed you. That was just a crazy moment. As they're going to get a full timeout here, they got Liam O'Gwyn over here quick. Obviously a huge test for him coming up on this 4-on-4.
You got to stay in this. Once you come off that power play, you're going to have 6 seconds even, or at full strength. And O'Gwyn will retreat back into his net as the faceoff comes back to the Buffaloes zone.
And there you can see Liam O'Gwyn right there. He has a huge 2 minutes ahead of him as he tries to defend this one for his team. Got too many men on the ice here against the Sooners. Yeah, it's in fact power. I don't know if they know. It's a 4-on-4. There's 5 people on the ice.
Here's Payne. I got to Carlisle. Trying to set up a chance here. Payne. At the blue line, he's going to pass out to Carlisle.
Partner, there are still 4 or 5 people in the. Oh, empty net.
Empty net. That's what the play was on.
Aha.
Or that's why there were 5 skaters on the ice. Great glove save by Liam O'Gwyn.
I knew Stellane was up.
Empty net, boys. Let's get one.
Empty net here, a great chance here for the Buffs to capitalize and put this one away officially. Here's Payne at the blue line. They'll go back out to Carlisle. Back into the corner. Here's Carlisle again at the half wall. Back out to Payne. Carlisle. There's another chance here out in front, into traffic. That's cleared out. Payne's going to chase that one. That's going to go wide. Penalty card here. Excuse me. No penalty, rather. Here's Carlisle. Tristan Glass skating up into the corner. Good stick handling there. Desicate all over that. Mott's trying to make a play there. Here's Carlisle again. Out in front, goes wide of Liam O'Gwyn. Inside 1 minute to go here. Oklahoma's back at full strength. A broken stick on the ice. Drew McConaughey. Still got the empty netter here. So it's a 6-on-4 in favor of the Sooners.
It's one of the most dangerous things to defend in hockey. So if the Buffs can get through here without a goal allowed, that'd be a very, very big testament to their defense tonight.
Blake wins the faceoff for the Sooners. Here's Motts on the ice for Domachuk with a shot off the stick of O'Gwen. Another shot. Another shot in front. See a great save by Liam O'Gwen. Two down in front, Motts. 30 seconds to go. Chuk with a shot. Luck is loose out in front. O'Gwen is there again. There's Motts. Domachuk out in front. Buffs defense is all over that. Drew McConaughey right in front, helping O'Gwen out. As we round 5 seconds to go here in the power play. That's cleared out. Goes wide of the net. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Power play is over. 5 seconds to go here in the game. And ladies and gentlemen, with Ferguson up with his stick on that puck, the Buffaloes walk away from this weekend with a series split. And tonight, final score 2-1. Buffaloes, both goals scored late here in this third period. What a night here for this Buffs team and for this fan base who is showing up. A bit of a sparse crowd here tonight, but much respect to be shown to both of these teams. One heck of a performance. As the teams meet at center ice and shake hands, as this series will be split here. What a game here, Nick. That was one heck of a game to call here as we
See the handshake.
handshake here at center ice as the Buffs get ready to salute their home crowd for one final time this weekend.
Yeah, you said it best, partner, and let's show that now. See the hard work paying off for the Buffaloes. Yeah, and like I just said, the hard work finally for that Buffs team. It felt like they were doing everything right that whole game. The Sooners, though, same thing. You know, it's hard to say, you know, what team was really the better one tonight because they both just played the best hockey that you'll see. It's no wonder that this team, both of these teams are 2 and 3 respectively. They played, like I think you said it last night, like this game had the making of a classic, and it was one.
Oh, without a doubt. The captains meet at center ice here. One last huddle before breaking and retreating to their respective locker rooms after this incredible weekend here in Boulder. That's the number 2 Oklahoma Sooners. And walk away with a series split against the number 3 ranked WCHL Colorado Buffaloes.
And let's take one more look at the. Nope, that's Captain McCon. Sorry, Cap. That's us. Where's the? Oh no, the standings they didn't save. Oh, that's right. It's the other one. There we go. So let's take one more look at the standings. So now 32 points. Sooners are now only 3 points ahead of the Buffaloes. So, and not only that, the Buffaloes now extended their pad to about 5 points ahead of Utah. Going to see how they can do this weekend. I don't remember who exactly they're playing or if they're playing a WCHL team, but now 3 points within the Sooners. That's got to feel really good for this Buffs team, and you got to imagine they got the eyes on the prize. They know what they were fighting for tonight. Yeah, they'll keep that in mind the whole time, and hopefully they respond with that the rest of the way, you know. As Liam O'Gwen got a shout out, and he deserves it. He was definitely the difference maker in tonight's game.
Well, without a doubt. And as we switch away here, I think the biggest, obviously the Buffaloes, they don't have a whole lot of action coming up here in the coming weeks with their remaining schedule. But I think the biggest game, of course, is going to be the Rocky Mountain Showdown later in February, and we're going to try to get a crew up to Fort Collins to cover that game night 1 and back here in Boulder for game number 2. So that should be one heck of a matchup. That's usually the highest attendance here in Boulder, and I'm sure in Fort Collins as well.
Yeah, we were there. A really cool place to. It's a ice rink and pool. So you get there and there's like the pool on the right, and then you got the ice rink. It's the entire ice rink has like blue walls. It's so cool to be up there. CSU fans are great. I don't know. I remember going in there. I made the stupid decision of wearing a Buffs hoodie, and I was like, I'm gonna get killed or something. And they were pretty nice people. So I love going up there. Great fans for both teams, but once puck drop, it gets pretty intense. So hopefully we can be up for that. And moving ahead for the Sooners, their job is just to keep winning and they have that 3-point lead heading into this weekend or heading out of this weekend into next. And I believe Colorado will next be playing GCU, who is you saw in the standings, I think they're in 10th place or 9th place down there with UCO. So that'll be an interesting challenge. If Colorado can't pull that out, then you're starting to get the weird clinch rules to go to regionals and all that. But at this point, the way to make it easiest to just get to regionals is just to keep winning, so that you don't have to keep looking at clinch scenarios, who needs to lose, and all that kind of stuff. Because no one likes watching teams just to see them lose and stuff like that, unless you're like a football team and you really want your team to make the playoffs and like you need a tie and a loss and all that. So hopefully it doesn't come down to that, and plenty of hockey left in the season. And like we said, they're in a better spot than they were last year, and last year they were making a regionals run. So you put two and two together, they're in a perfect place right now to go to St. Louis. So
it's gonna be a busy couple of weeks here for this Buffs team. They got about a month left on their regular season, a little under a month now on the 25th of January. It's hard to believe that we're this far into the new year already. Honestly, it's kind of crazy.
I mean, hey, we got baseball and all that lax coming up, so we'll still be around.
We'll still be around for sure. So, folks, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it here from us this evening. Ryan Asaro, we got to give him a shout out doing some incredible
hold on,
photo
do it again.
video.
We got to do it again. Hold on, turn the camera. Ready? Oh, zoom out.
Got these guys here.
Well, get the iris.
Pan this up.
Here, let's get the iris so that it's not so dark.
The white balance is pretty good.
There we
here.
go.
We got Tyler Phillips over
he's
here.
a shadowy figure.
Over
There's
here,
Ryan.
Shadowy figure.
Thank
Ryan
you,
Asaro
guys.
waving over here. Thank you guys, our incredible camera crew. But alongside Nick Evans, I'm Kieran Warger saying you heard it here first, and so long from the CU Rec Center Ice Rink.